You can come out now, brother. How did it go? Now we are hopeful. The rooster is dead and the madame has tasted her first blood. Huh, amazing. Completely worth getting shot for. A meddlesome falcon tried to do sophistication. Falcon? Really? That tenuous French. Don't worry, he flounder and bumble around hopelessly. The madame thinks he's some of us, but he's as good as dead. This is marvelous. Every piece is falling into place. Our dream will be reality in no time. To reason, brother. To reason! To reason. Act 4C. Fraternate. I hope you don't harbor too much hate for the madame. I know the rooster was your friend, but the madame does what she does for the good of friends. Boy, oh boy, this is awkward. It is a bit, but the round drinks are in order. After all, this is a tavern. What do you two say? I'll take a wine. Make sure it's stiff one. I'll take 2. Very well. Piero, fetch our guest some drinks if you're around. My round? No, it's your turn. Turns don't matter. You still owe me for that omelette I generously paid for last Friday. Well, you owe me for the last coffee on Tuesday. Okay, so 30 cents on coffee deducted from the 60-cent omelette. That's 25 peanuts you swipe from my pantry. Hold up. I ain't no good at minimum arithmetic. Listen, Sproutson, you need to go. Go. Yes, I'll create a distraction. You head straight for the back door. Such a good idea. If we both stick around, we could both end up dead as long as we rub the lioness the wrong way. If we both run, this two will probably shoot us in the backs. So the way I see it, one of us is running the mobile function. Falcon. Don't argue. Once you're out, find Bullet and tell me what you're done seeing. Okay. So it's agreed. You get this round, I'll owe you 2 cents. Yep, I'll hold you 2 cents. Be right back, then you move to or nothing. Hey, hold on to me 2 cents? That feels such a mindset. Anyways, I don't feel like sitting in silence, so let's pass the time. Fun time? You wanna play some cards all the way? Some cards? Well, I'm no gambler, but sure, we can have a quick round of something. Okay, have you heard of Jack's Noir? Jack's Noir? No, but that noun seems dubious. It's fine, I'll show you. Deal me and I'll demonstrate. So it's pretty much blackjack. No, it's a blackjack, Jack's Noir. So. Hey. 17. A que me gana porque saca 18 or something like that. Yeah. So what do you think? I think you took the rules of blackjack and slapped them awkwardly on a tarot deck. It's a terrible game. Well, how about we play some poker instead? Poker? That's just poker with tarot cards, I swear to God. Alright, I brought things. One for me, one for you, and one for... Hey, where's the little one? The little one? He's right. Oh, merda. I lost him. You lost him? How dare you lose him? I was going for 2 minutes. I think I dropped the ball on this one. I'll say, the man's gonna strain us up for sure. Actually, we should make up our covers right. We can let her find out about this. You can let me find out about what? Tweedle D and Tweedle Dum over here when plantation let's borrow some walk away casually. Madam? And we can explain. I swear, I gave you 2 bosses one damn job. It doesn't matter. That little bird was dispensable for other plans, but Falcon isn't. What's important is the seal steer. Madam? If Sproutson runs to the police, then both this location and the sleeping city are compromised, so we should keep this meeting brief. Agreed. Falcon, let me quick fit in. As you probably know, we are planning to form a protest, an enormous protest on the 14th of this month. We intend to draw a massive crowd at the Palazzo de la Concorde, and then we shall march across Tuilier's garden. A march across Tuilier's? You intend to storm the Louvre? No, the Palais Royal. That's where the king and prime minister will be residing. I would like it to go peacefully, but peaceful uprising have a habit of turning to violence, don't? Exactly. And we can let the leaders of this country escape amidst the chaos. They must be tried for their crimes against the French people. On that note, I want you to lead the prosecution. You want me to prosecute the King of France, the King and the Prime Minister. They are both responsible for the rampant inequality that plagues this country. On the day of the revolution, we will drag both of those overpaid bourgeois onto the streets and you shall prosecute them then and there. I think I understand. Prosecuting the pair for crimes against humanity. I suppose, you know, it could certainly be done. If I were to interview a lot of citizens, gather a lot of evidence, fill some paperwork, I could probably prepare a case in around 2 months. We don't have the luxury of time. Use your ingenuity on the day, just like you did in the catacombs. You can't be serious. There is no alternative. The wheels of the revolution are already turning, and the revolution will ignite under a week. The question on my mind is, what do we do with you until then? You can leave them with us, ma'am. We'll keep a good eye on him. After seeing the atrocious job you did guarding the little bird, I think not. I just have to guard you myself, Falcon. You shall spend this week at my side when I complete our preparations. At your side, all day and night? Absolutely. I'm not gonna let you out of my sight for 1 minute. That seems excessive. You can trust me, madam. No, I can't. You promised to help me, but I know that you don't actually believe in the cause of the Second Republic. I'll give you 1 grain of freedom, and you will undoubtedly flee. The meeting is over. Come along, Falcon. Wow. That was great. Let me know. And then while we were sitting in town, Falcon gave me the burning escape, and he read a distraction and sneak away and went straight to the police. Then you called me and here I am. So yeah, that's the whole story. I see. So Severin Cocorico died in the hands of the rebels. That's right. And Falcon revealed his true color as a traitor. A traitor? No. That's not right, Inspector. Falcon's not a rebel. He's just playing along, see if he saved his own life. Don't be naive, Sproulson. Put the puzzle pieces together. Falcon willingly leapt into the lion's den for the specific purpose of siding with the rebels. He let you escape because he could see that you weren't truly sympathetic to the rebel cause. That doesn't make sense at all. Falcon's never shown a rebellious streak. Tell me, Sproulson, what do you know about Falcon's past? Not a lot. He's a private person. Has he ever told you what he did during the July Revolution before he changed his name? Before he... Oh no, he hasn't told me anything really. Sproulson, let me tell you about the man they called the Viridian Killer. Qué obsesión. El Palais Royal. Let's go there. The Palais Royal. Just look at the disgusting den of fat cat hypocritical politicians. The king is probably in there as we speak. Probably stuffing in his sasha, stuffing his bloated face with cake and wine while he boasts about being the perfect citizen king. Did you just come here to moan about the king? No, I come across this as the politician background. On the day of the rebellion, I might order Pierrot to set up a barricade over there. What do you think? There? Right outside the Palais Royal? Of course, it's the perfect place for a defensive garrison. We can gather furniture from nearby buildings, build a wall, position rifle to defend the police. And when the time is right, it will serve as the ideal location to launch our assault on the palace. So, you weren't just throwing empty words in the tavern. You actually do intend on dragging the king out of the palace through violence. Of course. He will never abdicate on his own volition. It's not as I want to see bloodshed, Falcon. It's necessary. It's inevitable. I mean, we have to be realistic. There is no way to bring change to a country without using violence, is there? I don't think there's any... War, assassination, executions. No country has been won over through passive demonstration alone. I see. So it's as I fear. But don't mean you can try. Violence can work as a last resort, and as a first call to action. Set an example for the kind nation you want to see. Maybe, but it would be better to avoid building the barricades, at least until it's clear that violence is inevitable. That's good. That's a good compromise, madam. It's true. Sadly, all changes do actually have violence, porque look at the protests. They're all basic protests and después también haciendo un shootout y breaking out. So it's 2 for 1. Let's haul. Let me guess. You have weapon supplies somewhere around here? Or maybe this is where you plan on meeting an informant. A government defector. It's good to meet in Spotify. Actually, I'm here for groceries. There's no need for that. Look, you think that just because I'm a gun-toting rebel that I need to buy food? Mambama! Ah, well, if it's South 10 and the little gun bad, you're growing bigger every time I see you. Ma'am, you have to hear it. Something big went down here yesterday. A policeman! A nasty, ugly policeman. Let me guess. He was bullying people into revealing secrets on the whereabouts of the revolution? Well, that's how he started, ma'am. Some old bullying tactics. He was pushing around old beggar rat who hangs around the market sometimes. But then, when the rat wasn't speaking, the police drew his gun and shot him. The policeman shot the beggar, just like that. Yep. But then the courage went and ran before we could turn on him. I find this difficult to believe. A policeman wouldn't openly shoot a beggar without just cause. Open your eyes, Falcon. This is the regime us Parisians live under. We are ignored by the government, oppressed by the police, and hanged by the courts. Why do you think I'm fighting so hard to make a change? We can't put up with this sort of bullying. No, this can't be right. Something has to be missing from Southtown's story. Do you mind if I ask a couple of questions, madam? Sure, ask away. What did the policeman look like? What didn't it look like, but He was tall and ugly and mean looking and he had one eye. One eye? Yep, had one of them pirate patches. There's no way. Ringing the bells, Falcon? I know a man who fits the description, but it simply couldn't be him. He's a bitter individual, but he's morally righteous. I can't mention it. Don't let the bias toward the justice infect your judgment, Falcon. If you think you know who this person is, please name and shame him. I think I bite my tongue to almost said them. You want anything else, monsieur? You know who this beggar rat was? We don't know him well, monsieur. No, he was kind of loner who went around, asking for scrap of foods, you know. So sad. He had no family support. Falcon, do you know how many beggars there are on the streets of Paris? How many people go hungry? How many people have forced to turn to crime? I'm well aware, madame. I'm asking these questions to see if there was perhaps some reason why the particular rat was killed. But no, it appears that this was just a lost son and beggar. It's tragic. That's it, monsieur. If a policeman did shoot an innocent person, there would surely be an investigation. Ha! Your naivety knows no bounds, Falcon. You think the police care if one of their own is out of control? Actually, there was one bloke asking around, but I don't think he was a policeman. Huh? Go on, madam. Well, he was this charming fox. Renaud. Friend of yours, Falcon? Something like that. We should probably pay him a visit and see what he is up to. Pay him a visit? I suppose we can set a little time. Do you want something else? That's all, madam. Thank you for your help. No problem. Anything to help, ma'am, Beaufort. Try to get on the bottom of this, Sultan. Just make sure you stay safe when the revolution starts. Stay inside, keep Gambit safe. Of course, ma'am. You know, stay yourself here. So that means third day. Okay. Vamos para Arnhem. Should have gone to here first. Vestido, mancebo, pues visto. Hey, nivel escondido, bienvenido. Estamos aquí en el último caso de Aviary Attorney, un juego que es más o menos basado como en las diferentes cosas de gracias por el follow, Tauri Star. Gracias por el follow, Gatonejo. Gracias a todos por venir por allí. Gato, te voy a tener que pedir un día el intro, si es posible, si no es mucha molestia, para ponerlo aquí también para el canal, ¿sabes? Para poder comenzar el stream con ese intro que tú hiciste, tú sabes, que está es como si fuera la entrada de lucha libre casi mía. Gracias por el follow, Lady Red, también. Saludos, bienvenido a todo el mundo. Estamos aquí, ya a punto de terminar, creo. Bueno, no a punto de terminar, estamos en el comienzo del último caso de Aviary Attorney, un juego inspirado como de Phoenix Wright y cosas así, donde pues eres un pájaro, en este caso somos Falcon, y somos abogados, y entonces estamos tratando de resolver diferentes misterios y casos en París. Entonces estamos en el último caso, pero en la ruta C. Aparentemente hay diferentes rutas que yo ni sabía, y claramente han visto que soy horrendo como abogado, porque claramente he hecho que la gente muera en vez de salvarlo. Pero tú sabes, normal, cosas de la vida, como siempre pasa. No, actually no. El primer caso, tú tienes que defender un gato, y lo defendes bastante bien, o yo lo defendí demasiado de bien. El segundo caso no es con un supuesto Fox que es de España, entonces pues crea un montón de como que chistes estereotípicos contra España. Son mala mía de la gente por allí. Sea la madre, dame. Ok, voy, vaya, no. El wrestling promo a lo de. Ay, voy. Más o menos. O sea, yo tengo Phoenix Wright y tengo un par de juegos que también siguen siendo simulaciones y prácticas en vida real. Sí, esto está disponible en Steam. Está actualmente disponible por alrededor de 12 pesos. Esto creo que también salió para consolas. Y es bastante económico el juego. Es un visual novel, casi todo es clic, 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 sigue para adelante. Bastante fácil de jugar, bastante rapidito. Ahora mismo es más la vagancia y yo tratar de estar leyendo todo así. Para un juego como esto, yo te lo recomendaría. Pero si tú quieres comenzar a tener un taste de estos tipos de juegos, para eso mejor juega la trilogía que está disponible en casi todas las plataformas ya de Phoenix Wright, cuál fue el juego que comenzó esta inspiración o este reconocimiento de puzzle solving y visual novel mezclado para nosotros en Estados Unidos. La vez que entraron forzadas estuvo cabrón. Ay, Dios mío. Pero El juego es bastante divertido, bastante económico. Siempre son de esos juegos indies que uno trata de buscar que algo diferente, un poquito más relax. Aquí, de verdad, lo más que se ha fajado es mi voz tratando de imitar y cambiar cómo cada uno lo habla. O sea, eso que es el fun. Entonces, pues, también como ya Tachi pidió eso un momentito, vamos a cambiar y coger el mini break ahora. No un break, pero vamos a ponerlo aquí. Entonces, el promo de que la insulina está demasiado alta a los Stone Cold. Ok. Ya lo. Eso está difícil la idea, pero. Ok. Vamos a ver. Esto. Para ti. Tú sigues por ahí todo el día y tú sigues ahí comiendo y tú sigues dándote diferentes cervezas, tomando jugo, tomando Coca-Cola, tomando cosas así y tú dices, a mí no me molesta. Pero tú sabes qué, que el que es el diabético no puede. Porque el diabético tiene que estar fajado con insulina y con cosas así para poder sobrevivir y echarse para adelante. Pero ¿qué pasa? Que además de que tú estás todo el tiempo bregando para poder sacar el título de que tú eres el mejor diabético, sacarla para todo lo más bien. ¿Tú sabes qué pasa? Que sea la maldita sea que el precio está muy alto. Y entonces yo tengo que hacer streaming y hacer un OnlyFans. Y entonces vender las nalgas y el título y mi reputación para poder ganar solamente los chavos para comprar una maldita cosa esa de insulina. Pero tú sabes qué, que no importa porque vale la pena, porque entonces así sigo vivo para seguir partiéndote la cara y partiéndote la madre y todo, porque entonces aquí vamos a traer las cosas buenas y vamos a traer las cosas que vienen, que eso significa que tú y yo nos vamos a caer la bofetada y la única forma que tú me vas a ganar es que tú me pongas insulina, pero tú no me vas a poner insulina porque voy a darme una Coca-Cola y voy a estar con la azúcar alta y así mismo te voy a partir la madre, puñeta. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, yeah. Mierda. Así mismo. Anyways. Okay, so really, Falcon, do you hope to accomplish this sleazy back alley establishment? Sleazy? Madame, my back alley office is perhaps a little cluttered and stagnant. I resent the accusation of sleaze. Maybe I should do introductions? Monsieur Vops, this is Madame Beaumont, a friend of mine. Madame, this is Renal Vulpes, private investigator, at your service. It is a pleasure to meet you, Madame. Sí, es que tristemente ser diabético, entonces la única razón que muchas veces tú no puedes hacer muchos brincos y muchas aventuras es que tienes que siempre depender de la insulina y te siguen subiendo el precio de la insulina y es difícil, porque entonces tú dices, diablo, por fin vamos a buscar una tarjeta de video o vamos a comprar un juego y después dices, espérate, vamos a comprar la insulina antes y de repente, mira, ¿cuánto te sale? 1,000 pesos. Ok, si quiero sobrevivir tengo que sacar un préstamo estudiantil y ojalá que me lo cancele ahora para poder evitar pagar intereses y cosas así. O sea, un poquito close to home, pero ese es siempre el chiste. Pero de verdad, siempre llevo toda mi vida con diabetes. Siempre ha sido algo que he estado para arriba y para abajo. Pues dale, porque hermano, o sea, siempre hay muchas opciones para buscarlo, pero el problema es que las que te recomiendan o las que tu cuerpo puede aceptar usualmente no funciona. A mí, yo tenía el pump de insulina y mi cuerpo formaba los callos justo antes del pump de insulina y el pump de insulina nunca me funcionó. Mi cuerpo aparentemente se me ponía como la mole, o sea, literalmente piedras, callos y todo súper áspero. Y no había forma, o sea, me tuve que salir del pump y ahora tengo que estar todo el tiempo tipo 1 desde que nací. Son 31 ahora, ya 30 años de esto. 30 años ahora de diabetes, normal. How stoic. I'm sure we have some pressing questions to ask, Falcon, but before we get started, there's something I must tell you. Monsieur Spauson dropped by earlier. He informed me of your situation. Spauson? Is he alright? Oh, yes. He's now working with Inspector Volerti, attempting to unravel the rebel plot. Just as I thought. It appears your lackey has solidified his position as a traitor to the Second Republic, Falcon. Perhaps not. Sparrowson doesn't strike me as a person who's sided with an ideology, but, you know, he asked me the most peculiar questions. Would you like to know what it is? Of course. Such information is quite valuable. I'll say it would cost 30 francs. Me cago en la moca, el pobre por pagar. Dale. Yeah, I know how this works. Here's your money, monsieur. Very good. So on to the question. Sparrowson asked if you were the Viridian killer, the one responsible for the random bombings during the July Revolution 18 years ago. Why on earth would he ask that? Perhaps the inspector had been telling him stories. So what did you tell him? The truth, of course. That is, that I have no idea who the Viridian killer is, but that I know that it couldn't possibly be Falcon. Oh, and how do you know I'm not the Viridian killer? Falcon, please. You're a semi-drunk, bumbling oaf, not a ruthless killer. Anyway, I started my own investigation into the Viridian killer. It's fascinating stuff. Apparently he was seen in the multiple places at once, which leads to some belief that he was actually more than one person. And do you know what they call him, or should I say them, the Viridian killer? Viridian is a greenish color, isn't it? No, I don't have a clue. Crimson Killer would be much more cooler name. It appears that no one knows the origin of the name, which leads me to suspect that he, or indeed they, choose their own name. This is all fascinating, truly fascinating, but perhaps we can return to the conversation that while we're here? Of course, Monsieur Vulpes, we heard that you were investigating the murder at Les Hall. I was. That victim was a friend of Mousie's. More of acquaintance, really? Well, we want to know if you managed to uncover anything. Did you find any leads, any juicy clues? Not as such, it's quite a peculiar case. Do you hear that the murderer wore an eye patch? I did. And you know that implies, don't you, Falcon? We only know one police officer, or indeed one person, who wears an eye patch. ¿Dónde está el tipo? Sí, ok. Ya we go. El arte del juego está super cool. No tiene color, o las pocas veces que tiene color es como que no te das cuenta porque está, o sea, todo drawn. Me hubiera gustado que tuviera un poquito más de... O sea, que tuviera el voice acting, que muchas veces no está. Esto son 30 años sin comer un Twinkie. Puede ser, pero de verdad, tú sabes, si me da el bajón de azúcar, I can justify it, I guess. Yo sé, tú que son 35 años sin una mano y bueno, así fui que te conocí, tú sabes, we were drinking and all that y fue un vacilón y claramente las preguntas estúpidas que yo hago usualmente a eso. So, I'm sorry, tú sabes. Siempre pasa. Yo tengo una amiga mía que su mejor amiga es legally blind, o sea, like blind. Y siempre tú sabes, el chiste tradicional, el de como que, cuando un ciego sabe que se terminó de limpiar el culo, tú sabes, porque como que no puede ver el papel, o sea, she's just gonna keep wiping y así. Y ella es bien, y ella fue bien funny y te dice como que, no, cuando de repente esté áspero y ya, y yo como que, wow, ok, cool, o sea, como que cosas así. Como la tradicional, cuando un calvo decide que tiene que usar face wash o shampoo. Tú sabes, hasta dónde es la cara, dónde se acaba. Se acaba aquí, se acaba más atrás, porque pues, o sea, ya no tiene pelos, o que todo es una frente de él. In a way. O sea, sí, cosas así que usualmente uno se pregunta, pues hay un montón de gente pues que vacilan. Como que siempre el chiste es, pues si quieres matar a William, dale dulce. Y yo digo como que así no funciona. Si tú me das un dulce, me voy a poner como que más hyper y voy a estar como que con más sed y cosas así. Pero yo siempre dejo como que, pues tú, ¿sabes? No, pero chicos, o sea, pues tú claramente tú dices que tú lo que haces es que te metes el cuchillo así y tú, o sea, los machacas. So, esa es la forma fácil. No, claro, o sea, lo importante es que todos tenemos vida y tenemos nuestras cosas y si tenemos fun con nuestras condiciones, pues, o sea, le podemos... o sea, it's fun, o sea, uno puede chistear con eso. Claramente, un chiste que siempre yo digo es como que cuando me preguntan, pues, si de verdad soy diabético, pues yo digo, ok, yo tengo dark humor, pero tú no me ves a mí poniéndome como que random disease as a name también para poder vacilar por ahí. O sea, tú no ves como que, asthmatic children, tú sabes, como que that's dark, pero that's not the type of joke I would actually do as a main account. O sea, como que si fuera un troll account, pues fine, así por el lado, no. Que entonces me imagino como que, one-handed hero, are you really one-handed? No, chico, es que tú sabes que I just, o sea, tengo una mano nada más que es la que uso para todo y la otra pues la tengo dangling por ahí. You know, son chistes así que uno, que uno tiene. Pero anyways. The inspector. But that can't be right. You wouldn't describe him as a murderous man, would you, Monsieur Volps? Murderous? I don't know. He's certainly passionate about finding the Viridian killer. Who's to say that he wouldn't kill in the pursuit of his arch enemy? Perdón, lady. Es que hay cosas así que muchas veces pasa. O sea, hay personas que pueden tener un humor y hay a veces que hay preguntas que, tú sabes, uno puede contestarlas más bien, pero cuando tienes preguntas que son como que atacando o instigando, pues a veces tú tienes que defenderte y te quedas medio raro y dices, pero es que yo lo estoy poniendo porque, pues, o sea, me gusta. O sea, es una cosa que es de mi parte que yo quisiera estar para adelante. Ay, Dios mío. Sí, pero con eso en todo te van a seguir. Eso siempre va a ser un vacilón. Como que, ¿qué tipo de juegos te dedicas a jugar? Jojo, son one-handed. Jojo. Técnicamente este es one-handed porque, o sea, nada más tengo que usar el mouse y entonces tengo el otro que puedo estar como que, ay, qué cool, o sea, haciendo monería con la mano, pero. So, technically it works, in a way. Alright, so, Falcon, I want to solve this mystery as much as you do, but time is pressing and we have other matters to attend to. We must take our leave. Understood? Until next time, Monsieur Oops. Goodbye and good luck, Monsieur Falcon. I have a pleasure meeting to you, madam. Esto era anteriormente un Fox español. So, el cambio de que being un Red Fox a un Dark Fox así estaba como que interesting. Monsieur Oops? That lioness looked pretty angry. Is this revolution going to end in blood, Monsieur Oops? Just like 1830? Probably.